Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm doing a review of a cheap battery that I've bought for my Dyson V6 Absolute, this bad boy here. So this particular battery will fit all Dyson V6 series vacuum cleaners. So that's the Dyson V6 Absolute, the Dyson V6 Animal, the Dyson V6 Motorhead and the Dyson V6 Slim. You should be seeing now the full specs coming up on screen now. Just having a look at the battery, it's basically exactly the same size and dimensions of a proper Dyson battery. So I'm just going to show you the two batteries side by side. So on the left we have the cheap battery that I've bought from Amazon, and on the right hand side we have the actual battery from Dyson. And so if you look at them, they're exactly the same dimensions, and if I put them side by side you'll see that they're exactly the same dimensions here as well. And the key difference is that obviously the Dyson battery has the Dyson label and it's got all the specs and the serial number that corresponds to this battery. Of course the cheap replacement doesn't have the Dyson logo. In terms of the actual specs of the battery, one of the key differences is that the capacity of the replacement battery is actually a lot higher, so it's 4000 mAh, whereas the Dyson one is 2100 mAh. So that means this battery should last longer without needing a charge, which means that your vacuum cleaner, your Dyson V6 vacuum cleaner, should be able to work for a lot longer than the Dyson battery one whilst you're using it. The other difference between the batteries in terms of specs is that this one, the cheap battery, has a higher watt output. So it's 86.4 WH, and the Dyson one is 46 WH. So that means that the cheap battery actually requires more power to work. That also means that it should output more power. Now whether that's noticeable or not, I'm not sure. I don't think it was to me, but from a spec perspective, that's what the battery label states. I've already been using this particular battery and it's really great. It's working just as well as the Dyson one, and of course it's half the price, which is great. It also comes with a 1-year warranty, so it will, I'm not expecting any problems. Of course I'm not sure if it will last as long as the Dyson one. So like I said, the Dyson one has lasted me a good 5 years, but this one's half the price and it's got twice the battery capacity, so I should be able to use it for a lot longer before needing to actually have to charge the battery. So hopefully it will last me a long time as well, but I have to wait for time to pass to be able to really be able to say that with confidence. You also get some instructions that come in the box with the battery. One of the key call outs is that if you're using your Dyson V6 in max mode, then remember to let your vacuum cleaner cool down before putting it on charge again. That's just to protect the battery, otherwise you risk damaging the battery. So yeah, just a reminder to make sure that you cool down the unit first before putting it on charge, particularly if you're using the max mode. It's also got some other instructions there, and it's also got instructions or steps how to actually replace the battery. And I will quickly just run through by replacing the new battery on my own V6 unit, just to show you how easy it is for any of us to do that. So here's my Dyson V6 Absolute unit. I've already taken out the container that the dust material goes into. Of course I've already removed the battery, which I just showed you earlier. So here's my cheap battery that I showed you earlier, and I'm just going to slot that in here. And you can see that it fits just as well as the normal battery would without any problems. And then basically to secure it in place, you need to put, there's 2 screws. So there's one over here on the back, and there's one on the front, which is just over here. So I'll do this one first. So you just put the screw in, and you need a Phillips screwdriver. So just screw that in. So that's the first one, just there. And now, like I said, there's one on the back. So if I just get the screw, slot that in there, and just tighten it. And that's it. Basically your battery is now fitted, and if I just press the power button, there you go. Just working as new, really. And you can see how easy it is to actually replace the battery, and you can see how well this battery fits into the Dyson unit itself. So yeah, if you're interested in buying this particular battery, then have a look at the description where I've got a link to the actual product itself, so you can go and get yourself one of these. Hopefully you found this review useful, and if you did, then please leave a like. Please also feel free to subscribe to my channel, where I've got other everyday DIY products, gardening products that I'm using that might be helpful to you as well. And thanks for watching.